Many teachers ask about the pencil grip. Having an effective pencil grip is an important part of the writing process. We need to consider some neurological and physiological factors into why some children struggle to develop the dynamic grasp. Let's look at the neurology behind the pencil grip. The pencil grip starts, or the development of the hand starts, with the Palmar Reflex, which is present at birth. When we touch an infant's hand, the thumb position is across and the fingers grasp and they hold on tight. This pattern needs to be broken and reduced down to allow the isolation of the thumb and the control of the fingers to develop. In the early stages, the hand looks like this. So the thumb is up across the palm and the fingers are down, and the fingers will work as a block. Children who are in this position still in their pencil grasp will tend to hold their pencil like this. Now this is very typical of young children's early handwriting grasp. Moving on from that, and the thumb increases in its ability to pose to the individual fingers, children will learn to isolate the control. This level of control is dependent on the interosseal muscles which are positioned in the palm of the hand. These muscles, as a group, will enable the fingers to open and close in this direction. This level of movement develops in young children at around the age of 3 to 4 years of age and will produce the ability to begin to separate the fingers between one side of the hand and the other. These fingers will then curl down and allow access in a dynamic way to the first 3 fingers. This is the position that we're looking for in order to develop this pencil grasp. So this is the final position that most of us are looking for, with some dynamic action, because their child has learnt to control these fingers in isolation. Before this occurs, children who are beginning to isolate the fingers will tend to hold the pencil like this. As they progress and get stronger in the muscles of the thumb here and the interosseal muscles of the hand, these fingers will curl down and isolate these 3 fingers. Children will then learn to write in a dynamic way. Here's some marble activities to help with the isolation of the individual fingers and the control of the muscles of the hand. Okay, Isabella, what we're going to do is, can you put both hands on top of the marbles and just lightly move them around, both hands at the same time. This is an activity that can be done with an individual child or in a group situation, but we would recommend that it's done regularly on a daily basis. So we just rub around in circular motions, or we can go forward and back, just increasing the stimulation to the hand itself. This is a really nice way to wake the hands up and make the brain aware of where the hands are. Once the hands are warmed up, we can move on to increasing the control of the interosseal muscles here. And what we do is we just gently open the fingers and pick up the marbles in between the fingers and pop them in the pot. Well done. And we just keep going, scooting the fingers, and you can see just gathering the marbles in between the fingers. So it looks like this. Okay. This is an interesting way for us to identify which hand finds the activity easier. If you notice that a child or children in your class are struggling to develop the pencil grip and feel that this may be due to some weakness in the hand or some difficulty in control, here are some suggestions that you can try on an individual or group basis. We would recommend that these are done daily and that you practice this over a period of weeks to help the child achieve the skill. If these do not work, then we would recommend that you seek alternative advice from an occupational therapist.